everybody, I'm Drew, I'm that frog guy, and today I'm coming at you from the reptile room. Today we're going to show off Bee's new container and one of our other little additions to the reptile room. So right here is Bee. Bee is a central painted turtle, I believe. We're thinking she's a she, isn't very big, but her, pull her out. She's got an angry mouth there. Focus. She doesn't like being picked up, but you can see the bottom of her shell there. She's a little baby painted turtle we raised up from an egg, and this is her new tank. She wasn't a 10-gallon tank, but it wasn't big enough, so we bought this 20-gallon little giant from little giant stocking tank from Fleet Farm, and it's gonna work out great. I'm thinking we'll bring the water to here. I still need to add a filter to the tank because obviously you can see the protein. It needs a little more protein skim. It needs a little more water flow in here, so I'll get a little filter for it and we can go from there. But right now it's doing great, and she seems to enjoy it, even though she definitely does not like being picked up. But we're gonna work on that so she's a little more friendly. The other news is we have one new addition to the reptile room over here named Freddy. This is Freddy. He is an African clawed frog, not the dwarf variety, the actual, if I can let it get it to focus. You guys probably saw him in the other reptile room video where he's just a white container because he sinks up his water so quickly. If it can focus. He is over 10 years old. He is my wife's mother's frog, and we just feed him a little out of a spoon there with some frog pellets here. I'm going to work on a bigger, larger 20-gallon or 10-gallon tank for him here soon. I haven't had the time. We just got Bee out of the tank I was going to use, so now that Bee's out of it, he'll get upgraded to a little 10-gallon tank with a little bubbling system, and maybe we can keep him from polluting the water so quickly. If I can get the focus on him, it'd be great. Oh well. Google African claw frog after this and you'll be able to look at him. We also upgraded Circe's tank, so she is in a, I think that's the same size as Khaleesi's 40-gallon tank. She was getting a little too big for her other tank, and we decided it's about time we get something a little bigger. Oh, she made kind of a, let me turn this light back on. Never seen this before. You can see she's made some trails in the substrate. It's really dry in there. So I'm going to do some spraying here in a second. It's very hard to keep the tank fully humidified. It's just down here, it surprisingly dries out so quickly. And then we got Alfredo down here, both these guys. Alfie. Both these guys are doing good. And Khaleesi's eating again, which is very good. Right, Khaleesi? But that's kind of a quick little update here on the reptile room. Just some minor changes. See Bee over there. Nothing major. Oh, this tank is actually cleared up. I opened the top a tiny bit so you guys can see. This is kind of the current scheme of planting. I might change it a little bit. Just a couple bromeliads in the back. That one's way too big for this tank. And then we got this different plant I haven't used before. I forget the name. And then we added some strawberry begonia in the front here, which should fill out. And even that little clipping of the lipstick vine is already starting to grow good. So this tank will look pretty cool eventually. This will be for the little tadpoles down here, which still haven't grown out much. I also think these guys have been laying eggs somewhere in here. That's kind of funny. Look at that strawberry begonia just growing on the glass. Yeah, they take over your tank from the looks of it. As you guys can see, look at all those begonias. They look nice though. They don't get too tall. The frogs can hide underneath them. Speaking of frogs, there's one there. And then lastly, I wanted to show off how big our little buddy here is getting. I just love how their top fin does that. He's actually really yellow. This lighting paints him as white, but he's very yellow under certain lighting. And then every coral's doing good except for the Duncan. I think I'm going to end up losing that Duncan here, which is really sad. That was one of my first corals. I think it's a goner. For those who know corals better, please comment and let me know if it's browning out on me, or if we're gonna have a chance to. That snail has a lot of algae hanging off its back. I don't know what's going on, but all the other zoanthids and stuff are doing great. I love looking down at that one. That's my favorite color-wise. But yeah, just a quick little update. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.